Those who know me best understand that I am a procrastinator. As one who took 10 years to get through college, I like to say I have a PhD in procrastination. If some are known for putting off things until the last minute, I am looking at the minutes after that. If I have a firm deadline for something, I'm always checking it to see how pliable it might be. If a paper was due at 11 on Monday morning, I started writing at 10:55. My philosophy has always been, why put off until tomorrow what you can put off until next week? A lot of folks are procrastinators, whether or not they admit it. How many times have you heard someone say, when I get out of debt, then I'll be able to buy that car? Or the person in their 50s who remarks, when I retire, then I'll have all the time I need to spend with my family. I remember the person who, perhaps unknowingly, told me that it was when they got healthy that they would start exercising and eating properly. We're always putting off something, someone, some hope, some wish, until that magical moment we call someday. We all procrastinate. Even God procrastinates. At least, that is probably what folks thought generation after generation. From the promise God gave to David, to all the words spoken by the prophets about the righteous branch, the Messiah, the servant, Emmanuel, wonderful counselor, people looked and hoped and wondered and cried out to God. What are you waiting for? Cried those who were besieged by armies of warriors as well as those of fear. What is taking you so long? Those in exile must have hurled at God. Is this the one we've been expecting? Was the unspoken hope every time a new king or general or leader appeared. What was God waiting for? Maybe that's just how God chooses to operate. The procrastination, I mean. One of the things I have discovered is that if I do something early, if I meet that deadline before it has arrived, if I write that sermon early in the week, if I try to do a series of Advent devotions in August, instead of waiting until each day of Advent, well, it all turns out to be a big mess. The project is a disaster. The sermon is junk. And the words just don't fall into place. Maybe that's the way it was for God. Maybe God planned for it all to happen at a different time, a different place, a different people. But it wasn't until 1 minute past the last minute that Gabriel got into gear, that someone finally said yes after centuries of no thanks, that a supernova produced a star, that wise ones figured out what was going on, that outsiders paid attention, that an unwitting emperor ordered a census, that a village was too crowded, that a feeding trough was cleaned out, and a word fell into place. P is for procrastination.